Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Been trying to stay consistent with my morning lives that I've been doing over here. In the morning, we'll go live and do like little cute hot topics and drink coffee or tea, whatever. Have crumpets or some eggs and bacon, whatever. Um, and just talk about random stuff. Absolutely. What did I title this? I believe, oh yeah, Diddy, with all these dudes, all this dude love. So, yeah, in the indictment, it said that Diddy slept with 72 genders. I said, shut your mouth and keep on talking. 72 genders? What? I'm like, that's possible? I only know two genders. So hey, look at here. Look at here. Hello, everyone. Hi. Tiffany, Nicole, Culture, Ram, Danielle, Sheep, Ash, Tenderoni, Jay, Lauren, D, that girl, Kills, Giselle, Backwood, Sparrow. Yep, I said it. Sky Raina, I'm sorry. Moody, hi. Chantel. Oh, y'all, look at y'all running off in here. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. But yes, we're gonna later, yeah, we will come back live and we'll talk about those of the indictment. But y'all, 72. Hi, Josie Lawyer. Hi, sweetheart. 72 genders. I'm like, how in the is that possible? I want the list. I feel like I want the list of these 72 genders because what? All I know is boy, girl, male, woman. That's all I know. That's all I know. That's all I know. For real. Hold on. Let me prove it to y'all. Let me prove it to y'all. Let me prove it to y'all. Yes, gay channel, leave before you get head from a man. Absolutely. Do not stay here any longer. If you stay here any longer, you are gay. You are gay as okay. Young man. Yes, you are a pony. If you stay any longer, you power bottom. If you stay any longer, you can get. If you, yes, that is what people will call you. If you stay here any longer, yes, it's gay, and you only got about a good 2-3 seconds to be here. Oh, you're one of us. Mm-hmm. Yes, this would be me doing this to your yes. If you stay any longer, all of your children, your sons, will grow up in LA. If you stay any longer, yes, absolutely. Get out this gay club. Hurry up. You came in here now. YMCA, yes. Wow. Wow. No, I don't like that one. I deserve. Wait, hold on. I deserve. Okay, wait, hold on. Brittany. I'm good, good. Yeah. I'm good, good. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Wait, I don't like the last. Yeah. I'm good, good. Yeah, yeah. There we go. YMCA. Yes, straight guys. And you tried it. So, yes, very so much gay. If you stay here any longer than 3 seconds, you are too. You are as well. Absolutely. It's not a secret. Yeah. Listen, nobody ain't no closets over here. We have walk-ins. Yes, we have walk-in closets in them, girl. Ain't no door on it, girl. You just going on right on in them, girl. This is the closet. Been in the closet. Yes, We're getting proud. Yeah, we live out loud. Absolutely. You don't get to be DL with us. No, ain't no DL. Absolutely. I will call you in front of your boys. I will ride up to you in front of your friends and kiss you in your mouth. All of that. Yeah, ain't no DL. We ain't in no claws of gross. Like, yeah, no, I'm not about to. No, I'm not going back there with you. I'm not doing that. Like, let's be depressed together. Yeah, no, absolutely not. So, yeah, ain't no DL over there. Tell that hoe we go together. Yeah, you got a baby mama? Okay, whatever. Tell her we go together. Tell her you got to worry about you having her children having no siblings or nothing like that. Tell her you over here firing blanks. So yeah. So yeah, tell her how we go together. So now the title, y'all, before we were rudely interrupted by alleged straights. Allegedly. Allegedly. Hi, down the rabbit hole news. I love you, sweetheart. Oh my God. Hi, girl. Hi, girl. Hi, rabbit girl. I love you, girl. So, yes. I'm just saying, hey, downstone girl. It's just whatever. Whatever. Yes, Pootie, thank you very so much. Sign your pity on a running kind. Tang, 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 tang. Very so much. Love that movie. Sean got it all. He'll sign your pity. Yeah, he's no. Hey. You got your nerve. Very so much. Very so much. And you're mad. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not over here running game. I'll still your girlfriend though. Don't leave your girl around me, true player for real. I'm a baby daddy. Yeah, don't you can leave your girlfriend if you want to. Okay. Cause I'll be this way, and I'm like, hey, oh my God, like totally, like yeah. Then you walk out the room, I'll be like, baby, you know that nigga lame, right? He ain't gonna do you how I do you. I promise. Why you even over here, ma? Like I wouldn't even have you over here, ma. What they doing downtown in Atlanta right now? Like, let's go see what's popping. Let me get you out the crib. Let me get you out the crib. And you walk back and, cause girl, downtown, the drinks, you can play with me if you want to. Okay. Okay, I'm not that gay. I promise. Now, there's some gays out here that has never known a woman. That's not me. That's not me at all. No, not at all. I will make your mom queef. Okay? You play with me if you want to. I'll make your mom squirt my name on the wall. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'll give you a niece or nephew. What's your sister? Yeah, don't ever get it twisted. Okay. Go from cuddling to wah, wah, wah. Okay. You can leave her in there if you want to. Go ahead. Yeah, I'll protect her. Yeah. No worries. Okay. Alrighty then. I mean, if you want to, that's fine. Whatever. Hey, I'm good either way. So, yeah, I'm not that gay. I'm not. Don't have children gay. No. 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 Coochie is of the Lord. Vagina is of the Lord. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. That's why he had to make them second. Because he was working on it. He knew what he was doing. So yeah, that's just what that. I know the power of the Lord. I've met him, and I was with a woman when it happened. Correct, correct. And then I slept with her brother before I left. So yeah. So let's get into these topics. It says Diddy slept with male rappers and had 72 genders. He slept with 72 genders. I said, what word? Shut your mouth and keep on talking. Nancy Beehive Grace. She was over there in Black folks' business again. So we're going to get in a little piece of her. We absolutely is. Yes, rappers is Diddy's favorite. Is his favorite. Now, it's alleged that he's in the indictment. It says that he slept with 72, was that he slept with women and others, right? And then I'm like, others? Just say dudes. Don't do that. Don't do that. But the reason why they couldn't say like women and like men, and because it's a whole bunch of, I identify as his. I'm a them. I'm a they. I'm a she. I'm androgynous. I'm trans. I'm a trans. It's just too much. Like what? Excuse me? 72 genders. What in the LGBTQ barbecue is going on here? Here's my thing. Why does it get to be 563 genders, but only like 2, 3 sexualities? Gay, straight, or bisexual. Now I'm gonna need y'all to gather some more relationship labels and stop trying to change the gender because this is too much. Just too much. Y'all making up chromosomes and talking about some identified and I was chose to be a boy, but I'm really a girl. All that I ain't no been trying to hear all that shit. Then y'all get mad when we tell y'all the truth. Then we homophobic. You a self-hating gay. All of this. No, I'm not. I just don't understand all this shit. And honestly, to keep it real with you, I don't want to. I really don't. I really don't. I don't want to hear nothing about the he, she, them, they, that word, him or her, them or they. Don't nobody got time for all of that shit. All y'all, as far as I'm concerned. I give y'all respect. You walk up and you a boy, but you say that you was a she. Okay, whatever. Hey, girl. If you a boy, I mean a girl, and now you a boy, and now you want to be called he. Okay, fine. I just whatever. Whatever. I respect you, and I will call you what you want to be called. But for y'all to sit there and trying to quiz us and make us feel like we supposed to know what other than y'all, I don't got time for it. I don't got time for it. It's not me being disrespectful. It's too much. It's too much. That's it. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. It's too much. Like, girl, don't nobody got time for this. I'm a Tarjay sexual, but sometimes I'm a Wally sexual, and I'm Amazon curious, and all the girl. Don't nobody got time for all of this shit. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear it. Mm-mm. No, I'm tired of y'all. So that's just what that word. Just tell me what you want to be called, and that's it. You're not about to sit down and tell me the origin of a whole bunch of shit I don't understand nor care about. I don't care about what y'all made up. Because that's what y'all did. Y'all make it as y'all go. Then y'all don't want to commit to this shit. You pansexual, you poly this, you this, the girl that. Don't make time for that. And unfortunately, I'm not making time for it. Like I'm just not, because I don't care. All I care about is respecting you. That is it. Tell me what I need to call you to make you feel respected. Okay? So that you don't feel in any way, shape, or form that I'm trying to take a dig at you or come for your sexuality, because I'm not. Just tell me how you want to be. That's it. Because I'm going to be how I am. I'm not calling nobody no cis woman. You're not calling cis man. Because that's not me. My whole life, I've been a man. Well, boy to man. That's it. It ain't because the doctors told me that. It's not because my mommy told me that. It's because I am a boy. That's it. I'm a boy. And I'm a man. That's it. Leave me alone. You're not about to call all of this other stuff and whatnot. I don't use the gender unified bathrooms and stuff. I want y'all to have privacy. Because y'all said y'all ain't one of us, But you also ain't one of them. So you're right in the middle. So I don't use the middle bathroom and all that. I keep it. It's going to be clean for y'all. Y'all got to worry about my germs. None of that stuff. Like, y'all should have all that stuff. Good for y'all. Hey, because girl, I don't have time. So I would love to see this list of all of these made up genders, because to me that's all people are doing, and then connect themselves to the LGBTQ barbecue. And then when they connect themselves to the LGBTQ barbecue, if you don't acknowledge them as a Chevrolet, I'm car sexual. If you don't identify with it or understand it, then you hate it. And you hate them, which it equals to you hating the LGBTQ barbecue. Y'all is weird. That's why I really don't care. I just don't care. Like, oh my goodness. I'm not a few cake. I am a child swallower like your dad. That's all. That's all. It doesn't have anything to do with a few cake. It has everything to do with me swallowing your siblings, with your siblings being in my intestines. Absolutely. I'm going to give birth to them when I go poop. Okay, please don't come here talk to me like that when I'm carrying your sibling. Okay? I'm going to be giving birth soon. All right? Please. Okay? Yeah. So, get all these identities. I really don't, but let's get into it. We have a clip that I'm going to play for you guys so you can hear. And I'm definitely like, because the indictment is way longer than I thought it was going to be. But I mean, it's long. There's a lot of information in it. But I'm going to continue reading it today before I go live. And so I can pull up like certain parts that I want you to see for yourselves. Because you know me, I like to deal in receipts, girl. And what is happening? So Charlotte, the goddess, sat over here with DJ Steal from Your Envy. And who is this new girl? She just like over there while just hilarious on maternity leave with her child that she just had unmarried still. Mm-hmm. Yes, Rihanna's the only person that is allowed to have children and not be married. Um, so Charlemagne, the Charlotte the goddess, and DJ Steal from Your Enemy, and this new girl that's over there. And I guess she think they dumb because she said this too. I was like, I caught the shade. I caught the shade, girl. But let's get into the 72 genders. Gender.
Fight, we not giving up, but I don't see this going well for Diddy whatsoever.
Yeah, me neither. It's just I just really can't wrap my mind around someone having so much.
Please hit the like.
The way he was moving, it just makes me think that man doesn't have not one single solitary friend around him. Because if you worth $1 billion, you got kids, you got all these employees. All you need is one person that cares about you. All it takes is one person to say, "Hell no, get these guns away from him." No, you're not getting no prostitutes. You're getting a girlfriend, actually your wife. But somebody should have been there to tell Sean Combs to grow up, or maybe he didn't listen because too far gone off drugs, alcohol, and booty.
Well,
all types of booty.
Too far gone, gonna sit down now.
Booty.
Variety of booty, yeah, but
women
like
booty,
said,
men booty,
and it has nothing to
other booty. In the indictment, it says women and others. 72 gender identity. Diddy seemed like he wanted to try every flavor.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Did that come from a source too?
That was
you said they got it from the document. Look at you reading documents. Look at you with sources. I like the energy up here this morning.
Yeah, but I would say this. It had nothing to do with the money.
See, that's hilarious. She says, look at you reading documents. Look at you having sources. Are you sounding like they're idiots? Are they like dumps or what? Because that's what, look at you reading documents. Look at you having sources. Look at you leaving when Just Hilarious come back. That's what I would have said. Like,
Money.
Ain't they're idiots because that was clearly shade.
You just don't have a friend.
Now what about the booty? Because he love booty.
He seems like an addict, a sex addict, a drug addict, a power addict.
Like it, yes.
And being in that cell is going to be the first time and probably forever that he's forced to sit still, get sober, and reality is going to hit him hard. Whatever he's been running from, he cannot run no more.
I mean, his attorney is saying he's going to fight the good fight. We're not giving up, but I don't see this going well for Diddy whatsoever.
Yeah, me neither. I just really can't wrap my mind around someone having so much to lose and moving the way he was moving. Did you think that man doesn't have not one single solitary friend around him? Because if you worth $1 billion, you got kids, you got all these employees. All you need is one person that cares about you. All it takes is one person to say, "Hell no, get these guns away from him." No, you're not getting no prostitutes. You're getting a girlfriend. Actually, you need a wife. But somebody should have been there to tell Sean Combs to grow up, or maybe he didn't listen because he's too far gone off drugs, alcohol, and booty.
Duh.
Well,
All types of booty.
You
just answered your own question.
Variety of booty, yeah, but like
Women
you said,
booty, men booty,
and it has nothing to do with
other booty. In the indictment, it says women and others. 72 gender identities. Diddy seemed like he wanted to try every flavor.
oh my God.
Jesus.
Did that come from a source
72.
too?
No, that was
72 gender identities. What else would that mean? Gender, with sex, male, female. There go two. There go two. Now these are the 70. What? What the are they? I'm stuck. Now, okay, I could say male, female, and I guess trans. And we got in there. But what else? I'm confused. Because it's male gender, female gender, and then transgender, non-binary. Girl, okay. Y'all saying not men? I am not about to do this with y'all. I am not. Y'all talking about aliens. I cannot. It's 72. Ooh, not snakes, dogs, cats, rats, bulls, horse. I cannot. Shout out to Ask Cash for becoming a member. Thank you so much, sweetheart. What other genders? Shout out over 1,500 people in the building right now. Please hit the like. We only got 382 likes. Let's try to get 1K in the likes. We got over 1,000 people in here. Please hit that like. Clearly, everybody hit like. I will shut up until those likes go up. I promise you. I will. It's free. I'm not asking for no money. Nothing like that. I just want you to tap that like for me. Please, 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 please. Ooh, not dinosaurs. I'm just confused. I'm really confused. Who is these other, at least, 68 genders, because y'all say, we say male, female, trans, non-binary. Okay, I get that. Okay, y'all saying intersect gender, okay. Ooh, not mannequins. It sounds like to have SEX with everything on the planet. Everything on the planet. Lady boys, girl ladies, asexual, okay. Ooh, not beast. Not beast. Now, I've not seen any animals inside of the indictment. I've not, or heard. Seen or heard. I've been jumping back and forth reading. I've been doing so much. But I'm definitely going to finish reading that today. After this live, actually. I'm going to start reading it again. So I'm going to do coffee this afternoon. This evening. Yeah, around the evening time, we're going to do coffee. But I want to finish reading this because I don't get it. Okay, Middlesex. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, not pots. Cannot. BBL shapeshifters. Hermaphrodite. Okay. Somebody said ghost. I mean, can they include animals as like a gender though? Because doesn't gender mean like human gender? Like human race? That doesn't qualify for like animals, does it? Wouldn't that be, because that's known as more stuff like bestiality and things like that. Oh, not don't centaurs. I cannot. Yeah, he wanted to have sex with everybody that identified with a different gender. Everyone. It was like, again, what do you get the man that has everything though? What do you get the man that has everything? He's again being that rich. I'm sure it becomes boring after a while. It's like the single life. When you out here being promiscuous, doing your thing, you know what I'm saying, multiple partners sometimes and whatnot, that gets boring after a while. It gets to a point to where you don't want to do that no more. It's a lonely feeling. It's a gross feeling. I'm tired of just having somebody come over here and we do stuff and then they just like leave. It's like it gets to the point where you want something different. A monogamy can be different, So it makes you want to pursue something else. Or even dating people versus to just like, how a lot of men do. They'll go to a club, find a girl, bring the girl home, smash and whatnot. And then they get to where at first it's exciting, and whatnot. But then you get to a point where you start to feel this like empty feeling. Like it's empty. It's just like there's, really nothing to this. And then you kind of get, bored with that eventually. And sometimes you don't want a relationship because a lot of people, men especially, I'm that has done this. You'll want a relationship, then you'll get in one, and then it's like you get bored of it. And as you start cheating, and not me, because I'm perfect. But that's when people start like cheating and stuff like that, because it's kind of like they like the person that they with, but at the same time they like they still kind of addicted to that lifestyle like Diddy. That's why here and there going through. Here and there going through. 100%. When is your birthday? It is tomorrow, actually. Gross. It's a holiday. But yeah, it's actually tomorrow. September 20th. Trigender, X-gender, 2 minute genders. Yeah, I just want to. I'm like 72 genders? What? Excuse me? So it sounds like it's something that he wanted to do. Like he like something like a bucket list, of sleep with all of these different, genders and people, and whatnot. That's what it sounds like. I guess anyone that identifies as anything else, I guess he had somebody on his team going around looking for different, you know, people. Wow. That is interesting. That is interesting. That is. Ooh, vampires. I cannot. 365 genders, one each and every year. Right. I think he wanted to try everything. Men, it was, I believe, a lot of male rappers. Besides the male SCX workers that he would have, I think the majority of them, like the celebrity men that he slept with, are rappers. Like the Meek Mills and people like that. So I do think will come up again in court because they came up with lawsuits. And Usher too. Usher too. Usher's going to come up a lot in court. He absolutely is. I think Diddy, it's Stevie J, another one that will come up in court a lot. That name, I feel, will come up in court a lot. The trial, I think those names will come up a lot. Oh, not gargles. I cannot. Shout out to Bossy L. She says, "What do you think the undisclosed is?" Herpes. 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 And the reason I think is that is because one, sure, has been sued for it umpteen times. And to keep it real, Usher's first lawsuit stemmed back in the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. So, with that being said, I think it's herpes, is what I think. It is. It has not been named inside of it yet, but I do think that's what it is. And I think I don't want to say this, but I've thought it for quite some time. Okay, fine, I'll just say it. I think Cassie may suffer from it, if I'm keeping it real. I'm not saying she does, but I think it's a possibility. I do. I think it's a possibility. I also think that that's why Diddy settled so fast because I believe that there may have been her stating that she's willing to go public with certain stuff that he just could not have. So he wanted to get rid of it immediately. Get rid of that lawsuit immediately. Let's not waste no time. Let's get this done today. So, but yes, it has been listed like 4 or 5 times that some of the victims that came forward have closed, and well, it's undisclosed, but meaning they didn't get in there. But it's interesting. It's interesting. Mary J. Blige was just getting them thigh-high boots. Oh, I cannot. Go for Kamala, period. Shout out to Kamala Harris. Good morning, Sean. Good morning, Teresa. So yeah, I don't. If I was to guess what the undisclosed, I would say it would be that. I don't have any proof of anything. That's why I don't like really speak of it because I would rather wait until we hear it, instead of trying because it could be anything. It could be anything. It could be, HPV, all type of stuff. It could be. So I mean, we don't know. It could be something because HIV. I mean, HIV obviously would be one of the worst. But I don't think it's that. I don't because that is criminal. Although not disclosing anything like that is still criminal. But you know, if they were talking about like something that's like HPV, that's not that big a deal. I mean, it can be, but HPV can go away on its own. That's the only one that I know that you have a better chance with. Like but the herbs, that's permanent. That don't go away. It don't just randomly go away. And the number one reason I think that Cassie, because I would never just put anything on Cassie because I love Cassie, I really do, and I'm like, I love her, and I'm fully backing her, right? But again, a lot of people counted out. Let me play this real quick. Let me just pull it up. Let me pull up why I think Cassie may suffer. Let me pull that up real quick and let you hear for yourself, so you can see why I may think. Girl, I'm just gonna go to IG. I don't have time for all that because I don't want to listen to the whole video. I just want to listen to that part. I know who has it. She has it. Hold on. Right here.
Yeah, he's part of what's called the Boule. The Boule is a branch of the Illuminati. Okay. And it's the black people. Okay. I'm from Africa, so I'm not a racist. Okay, you're my brother, so I like black people. Okay. My mom, I was raised by an African woman in my house. Okay. She was just a servant. She was my
Hurry up, Jonathan.
Right. So I love black people. Okay. I settled with Sean, okay? And he belongs to that agenda. That's why he's so famous. They land all the contracts. It's these attorneys, which are Mark Garagos and Ben Mercedes. Ben Mercedes worked for Bad Boy Entertainment for 4 years and worked for Hillary Rodman for 5, okay? When I take Sean with threat of death on me, okay? I don't have it, but I can make it available under secrecy. That means that I wouldn't be liable. I don't want to be getting framed for anything, okay? I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 counters, and I heard a lot of business. Because what they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on the TV with people and stuff, and I was like a sex slave. Okay? For them, that's what I was. That's all. All right? I got herpes. I came back and I sued him for the herpes and won. But they did.
So Jonathan says that he sued for it as well, and he said that he won. So again, he said that that's where he got it. But again, I don't know fully if that's where he got it because Jonathan Adi was a prostitute. He worked for this bar that also shot POR in there. And they would have, SCX was just like a bunch of random women. Like that's just like what they would do. I did a video on it. I think it was like last year. We did a long breakdown of his history and all the people that he's been with and whatnot. And again, he was saying this before anything came forward, but he didn't have much credibility because there's certain things that lead back, but it's just like, okay, well, where's all of this coming from? And that Diddy was allowing him to speak. That was another thing. Like, Diddy never said anything about it. And I think the main reason he did is because he didn't want to shine any more light on it. Like, Diddy wanted it to go away. Responding to it or just simply saying that it's not true or anything like that gives him, basically some form of credibility. So Diddy shied away from it. So I think that it's possible that the undisclosed may be herpes. I don't think that it's anything else. And then y'all saying, where's Jonathan Adi? When we go live later, I'll show you guys. Y'all know me, I keep up with the keep up. So I can show you guys. So Faizon Love came forward. Y'all said Shine spoke out. Hold on, let me look. Hold on. Okay, here he is. Shine speaking.
I was a 18-year-old kid, just wanting to do nothing other than make my mother proud and make Belize proud and do what all of us want to do, be recognized for our talent and take over the world. I was sending him, and he turned around and called witnesses to testify against me, and he contributed, he sent me to prison. So that is the context by which you must always describe that relationship. Yes, I forgave, I moved on, but let us not pretend as if I was in Miami for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
I went a birthday with him once.
I went again to do a charity.
Shout out to T. Bradley.
For impoverished youth.
I definitely feel like he is into the SCX magic, and stuff like that. Percent, I would agree. Shout out to Gemini Twin. Do you think Fonz or Billy might speak out? It wouldn't be. It's no different than how I feel about Shine speaking out. They are no help. Shine is no help. As of this year, he was still endorsing Diddy. Diddy was still endorsing him. Diddy was over there when he got, titled, whatever he was getting titled in the country that he lives in, and whatnot. You're no help. You allowed him to do all of these things to you and then still sided with him afterwards. You could have been spoke out. You could have spoke out to clear yourself and make sure that you were free. The woman Natiana that was pop out in the face during that trial and she said from day one that it wasn't Shine. She always said that it was Diddy from day one. She never said that Shine pop out her. And she was completely ignored. Completely ignored. So now jumping to Shine about some Diddy ruined your life. To me, he's not a credible witness. I mean, we still maybe try and use him, maybe. It can't hurt the prosecution's case. There, it can't hurt anything. But the defense would rip him apart. Put him on the stand. Oh, the defense rip him to shreds. Rip him to shreds. Because how it looks is he literally took the charges for Diddy. That's how it feels. That's how it, in my opinion, you took the rap for some sort of deal. Either payment or this, him giving you Belize, and all of that. It seems that there was some type of exchange. It doesn't feel like because you weren't even fighting for yourself. And that you were saying the obvious things that any criminal or something accused of something would say. Black is beautiful. I seen what you said. Please don't write it again, because then I'm gonna have you blocked, because that's annoying. Like I see. Congratulations. We are on topic. Stay on topic. I'm not doing video for you. I'm not doing that. I don't know you. I'm not doing it. I could have been doing that. I passed. I do funny videos. We're here right now. So, anyways, I don't feel like that he's a genuine person. I don't feel that way. I really don't. I wouldn't. I don't believe anything Shine says. I think Shine is a habitual liar. Mods, get rid of that person. Y'all know who. I think Shine is a liar, an opportunist, all of those things. Because he could have been said something. Now that a lot of these people are seeing that Diddy is losing his power, they are jumping ship. They are jumping ship. Ain't nothing true about Shine. Nothing. Shine is a man. I understand women being petrified of Sean Diddy Combs. I get that. But if I was scared of Diddy, I wouldn't have been doing the things that I've been doing for years. He does not scare me. I'm not afraid of him. If he is the means to my end, then I've lived a wonderful life. I've lived a wonderful life, made a beautiful family, took care of my family, all of that stuff. If he's my means to an end, so it just is what it is. Because I'm not scared of where I'm going next. Because I know I'm going to a good place. I know I am because I've lived a good life. I've done good. Plenty of good. So I'm not worried about it. So if he's the means to my end, it was great. Love you guys. So if I can stand up to somebody like him with way less resources and all of that, Sean is basically what, an ambassador or something like that? He has day-to-day detail, security, all of that stuff, blah, blah, blah. I have none of that. And I can speak out. But he wait good until he see Diddy is like gone, to where, oh, he definitely is not getting out until trial and whatnot. So they got him type of situation. Now all of a sudden he want to come forward and say he could have been saying this shit. He could have been saying it. He could have been saying it. Girl, that's just how I feel. I'm not going. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Absolutely not. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, beat me up. Weirdo. You know you ain't right. Yeah, not gay enough to get beat up by you. I promise you that ain't no windmill in my soul. Ain't no windmill in my spirit. I bet I beat your ass. I bet you that. Beat me up. 6'4" of greatness. Don't get it confused. Because you see, yeah, don't get it confused. Absolutely not. I am 6'4". Like, you tried it. You tried it. Born again what? Besides a virgin. Besides a virgin? Like, what? Born again what? Mm-mm. And there has never been anybody on YouTube that has ever typed in it or ever went live that's going to beat my ass. I can promise you. Nobody, buddy. Nobody. No, I have not met I have never been beat up before in my life besides by my big brother when I was little. So, it damn sure ain't going to start with no home YouTube. And it damn sure ain't going to start with no Diddy. I will wipe the floor with him. Put us in a ring. I will wipe the floor. Like, I sure will. Yeah. Like, what are we talking about? There's nobody on YouTube that will ever do anything to him. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it at all. Oh, girl. Like, don't get it twisted. don't ever get it twisted. Run up. I promise you won't. You see me in person too? Oh, that's huge, bitch. Yeah. So no, 72 genders is not a typo, sweetie. No, in the indictment, there are women plus 72 gender identified people that have acknowledged the fact that they have been part of freak-offs. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. 72 gender identified. Correct. That is no, yeah. Yes, I'm 6'4". Mm-hmm. 6'5" with some Jordans on. Oh, girl. 6'5" in my Jordans. 6'5" in my Jodeci boots. So yeah, I don't believe anything that Shine says. Not a word. He's a habitual liar. He's been lying for years. I think that the main reason he has this energy towards me is because Diddy lied to him, just like he lied to everybody else. Shine did all of that time, and the things that Diddy promised him did not come to fruition. They did not. Diddy's known for making promises just to break them. So that's just what that were. That's just what that were.
So
your dad calls me girl, so I mean,
let us not lose sight of all hard facts are. This was not someone who I vacationed with, who he and I enjoyed
Yeah, you were in
this
jail. You can't vacation in jail. Like,
great, intimate relationship of brotherhood. This is someone who destroyed my life and who I forgave and who I moved on and for the better.
why did you forgive him? Why him? Because there was something that you wanted out of it. There was something you wanted out of it, and you didn't get it. That's why you pressed. That's why you're mad now. That's why you're mad, because you could have been saying this stuff. Been saying it. When Cassie came out and whatnot, he acknowledged what Cassie said, but still didn't like go against him. But now that Diddy is incarcerated, all of his accomplice, because all I see right here is Shine trying to remove himself from Diddy because Diddy really about to get popped. And when him about to get popped, they're going to be looking into all of the business deals and endeavors, the people he was donating to, the foundations he was donating. They're going to be looking into all of that stuff when you got like racketeering charges and stuff like that. And I believe he's a part of it. So I think this right now basically trying to show his allegiance to the United States and being like, hey, he in my life, he witness tampered. He even called witnesses and had witnesses coming to me. Why are you saying all of this now? You could have been said all of this. You're doing no different than the other people that are jumping ship. The people that work for Combs Enterprises that are quitting and resigning. The ones that work for Sony Music resigning. All these people are resigning because they know what's up. Diddy is, again, very connected, a well-connected man, right? So with him being so connected, a lot of these people felt safe because look how long it's been while Diddy was out here doing what he was doing. He did it for over, almost 30 years? He's been doing a lot of these things. So for doing these things for about roughly, 30 years, right? Why would people think anything's going to happen to him? Why would people think that? Why would anyone be like, oh, he's going to go down? No. No, not at all. Not at all. Who has been quitting? We're going to go live later. Hi, since day one. We're going to go live later, and I'm going to show y'all the list of people. I'm going to put up on the screen so y'all can see the people's faces and pictures, all of that stuff. But there's many people resigning and jumping ship. 100%. So that's now that Diddy is incarcerated, like they've denied 2 bails and all that. Now they're starting to get worried. Now they're just like, oh, wow, because he was supposed to protect us, with everything illegal that they were doing. Because these rituals were doing, these FOs that they would do, again, they would last days. Sometimes like a week or so, they would last. So with these things happening, you got a whole bunch of men and women, more so a lot of like really important figures that are extremely high, just banging everybody. Everybody's banging each other. And it's all on camera. A lot of it, the majority of it, is all on camera. So these CEOs and these huge A&Rs that are working for these big conglomerate companies and whatnot, they're all jumping ship. Because they see that he can't protect us. I'm not going to say he lied to them, but he really thought that he was going to get off. Like Charlotte Gay said at the beginning of the clip of the Breakfast Club clip that I played again. But like he said, why would he be moving like he was moving while we're going to go to court? Like, just out biking and bowling and partying still and hanging out here and there. And why would you be doing all of that stuff? He was still doing FOs and all of that. Why do all of that? If you know what you facing, like you should have been getting your priorities together, like getting your stuff lined up. Who gonna take the kids if I have to go? Who gonna do this? Who gonna do that? Who gonna take care of the house? Who gonna take care of the? You should have been getting all this stuff lined up. But with him being so narcissistic, he felt like for sure he was gonna get out, so he wasn't even worried about it at all. He was living life like nothing's going to happen to me. So if he was living like that, why wouldn't other people? Why wouldn't the other CEOs and important people like the politicians and whatnot, the athletes and the other like just random celebrity singers, rappers, all that stuff? Why would they not all be afraid? Like the Ushers and the Meek Mills and people like why all of them should be shaking in their boots. All of them should be extremely nervous. 100%. And people are saying like, oh, well, I'm disappointed because the whole Pac situation didn't come up and this and that. Keefe D is about to face trial, right? He's already going through the process. D being charged in multiple states. It's just starting in New York City. There's charges that are going to be brought up against him in Florida. Again, HSI Miami, HSI Los Angeles, and HSI New York, 3 different parts of the Homeland Security departments from 3 different states were all working together
The interest
simultaneously.
of Belize.
Simultaneously. So that means that they all are bringing charges and indictments on him. He cannot face charges that are going to be brought up on him in Florida, in New York. They're not going to lump them all together. No, he's going to have to go to each place and stand whatever trial that he's going to have. That's what this is going to be expensive. This is just the beginning. And again, all of the investigations are ongoing, meaning that they are still accepting information. They're still accepting victims. They're still all of the come on, come one, come all. Absolutely, just like Robert Sylvester. So come on, all and there are going to be a lot of people that I feel are jumping ship to try to gain immunity. A lot of people dropping down and removing themselves from higher up positions because they know they're about to be mentioned in this trial and or testifying. And what adds insult to injury, on tape. It's on tape. And it's not another thing. Oh God, I've been wanting to point this out for so long. It's not the SCX that is the problem. It's not. It's the transporting them from here to there and whatnot. And the promise, because again, prostitution is illegal in most states. It's illegal. So you do not get to go somewhere they are, grab them, or have them come to it. You're not allowed to do that. Like you are not. It's trafficking is what he is doing. It doesn't have anything to do with this. It doesn't have anything to do with that. That's what, like, y'all are so weird. Like, the people like, all of this happened because he's having sex. No. Like, no. That's not the issue. That's really not the problem. Because if he was doing all the same things that he was doing, but everybody are willing participants, meaning nobody's being drugged, or anything like that. They're everybody here on their own. Ain't nobody being paid to be here. They here because they want to have fun. They're here because they enjoying themselves. Because if you're a slut, you're a slut. If you're a slut, you're a slut. Right? So sluts, you put a room of Selena's in the room. Everything is consensual. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing. I go to a club right now, I pick up 6, 7 chicks, and we fly from California to Miami, and I smash all of them with my home. I'll smash them. And then we flying back to where there's no crime. As long as everything was consensual, and if anybody consumed any type of drug, it was on their own. Not because you are pre-godded in bottles and all of that stuff, and you unbeknownst to people having to do that. No, that is all illegal. That is all illegal. And then the promise of money and income to come and do these things are also illegal. You don't get to do that. So it don't have anything to do with the, like, no, it's just the part that everybody's going to glamorize. Because everybody wants to talk about this instead of the racketeering charges. And, they don't talk about none of that because they act like he's being charged for freak-offs. Like, that's his charge. You go look up his charges right now and it says, for freak-offs. Like, no, that's not why this is going on. It's not. You do not get to force people to have SCX and to be drugged while doing it, while you're still coercing and forcing this to happen, and then you're promising them certain things. Your boss don't take you to a party and promise you a promotion if you sleep with the people here, or if you sleep with him. And no, that is illegal. That is illegal. Y'all gotta stop looking at Diddy as no, those artists, no different than Cassie. Diddy was her boss. He was her boss, not her man. She had a man when she got one. She did not volunteer or give consent to be in a relationship with him. He tricked a girl into signing a 10-album contract because he wanted to control her. She was with her man when she signed the contract. What don't y'all get? She never wanted him. Cassie is beautiful. She could have any man she wants, and he stole that girl's youth. He stole it. I can imagine what she went through. Because we all looking on the outside, oh, this is all glitz and glamour because she got fashions that we could never afford. She around the people that we love, that we admire, that we wish we can talk to. But look what's happening in the background. Look at everything she's hiding internally to be here, to be at this red carpet that she's forced to be at. Everybody looking at her dress but overlooking the bruises and stuff that she got. While she wore a lot of things that covered the majority of her body but was still sexual, just show the parts that he wasn't beating on. Like her stomach and stuff like that. She's showing up mascara, all of this foundation, her high black eyes. You know, all of... She literally on vacation in Dubai, lip is just big and bruised and beat up as can be. Literally. She was trying to let us know, trying to give us hints. But then all the people, the Lauren Londons and everybody that swore that it was her friend. No, a real friend is willing to lose their relationship for what's right. Girl, bye. So excuse me if I'm not feeling the Tiffany Reds and the Jean Deals and I don't feel like that. The shines and I can't feel y'all. Because if Tiffany Red to me was truly her friend, then you would have risked your friendship with her. Because why just allow it? Why? And then when certain things happen, then here y'all come. We can't get y'all to shut up of something y'all could have been talking about. It's hard for me to amen her and be like, yeah, Tiffany Red. So you're scared of him, but who you think more afraid, you or her? She actually going through it. You just around. She actually going through it. So you will risk her passing away because Kim Porter did not make it. Kim Porter did not make it. And her friends, they know what happened to her. Y'all know what happened to her. Y'all know. She didn't make it. So Tiffany Red, all of y'all, Roger Bonds, all of y'all was all willing to let her die because a lot of women do not make it out of those relationships. They don't. And they be trying. They try. But they don't all make it out. Like this. So you're willing to allow that to keep her secret. Not a secret if he pummeling her in public. Y'all sitting at a dinner table and he's standing up turning his stomach. He dragging her all through hallways for this stuff. He coming over there hooping and hollering at her, forcing her out of the house, all this, and y'all just cool with it. Cool with it until y'all get that call. Girl, Cassie in the hospital, girl. It ain't looking good. It ain't looking good. Then all of a sudden, because what's the difference of saying nothing before something bad happens versus the saying something after something bad happens? What's the difference? If you have the strength and courage to say it now, always had it. You always have it. You always have. And it doesn't matter when you're saying something who believes you, who don't. What matters is that you get your truth out there. Because it's called the word vindication. Lots of people are vindicated. Natanya, the woman that Diddy pop out in the face, she's been saying since the 90s that man pop out her. And she received no justice, served a day in jail. And she could have died. By the grace of God, she is still here. Most people don't survive that. She survived for a reason. For this. For vindication. So it don't matter that people didn't believe her back then or listen to her case so that she could get justice. That don't matter. What matters is that she said something. So she has a reference. I've been saying this since the 90s that he did this. That's what matters. All it takes is one. It don't take a whole bunch of people coming together to say, no. All it takes is one person. Why does it take for other women to come forward to say that the same thing that happened to Cassie in that hallway happened to them for it to matter? No, all it takes is one. That's it. I don't need you to commit to be a serial R-worder, or anything like that, or a serial murderer. But no, the first one was enough for me to say, you need to be off the streets. Oh, he did it 2 more times? Okay, now he really needs to go. No, he needed to go to jail when he did it the first time. All it takes is one victim. We don't need 50, 60, 70 victims for all of a sudden, and it shouldn't take all of that. Like the Me Too movement and, all of the other victims that were basically forced out of the shadows when it comes to a lot of these predators and whatnot. It shouldn't take all of do that. It shouldn't. All it should take is one. That's it. Why it take a whole docuseries of Surviving R. Kelly to get as many victims as you can together when Aaliyah should have been enough? Aaliyah should have been enough. Yeah, the Azriels and all of those people, shout out to them. But Aaliyah should have been enough. Because if they would have did something with her, imagine all these people that could have avoided what allegedly Robert Sylvester was taking them through. Same thing with Diddy. Imagine all the people that could have avoided all he did to them if they would have got him off the streets in the 90s when they were supposed to. Imagine all of the people's lives that would have been so much better if somebody else would have stepped up at Bad Boy and took it over after him being incarcerated for what he did to those people in that club that night. The making ends, all of that stuff, it would have been, those people would have gotten their just due, at least. I don't feel like they could have got somebody any worse. Anybody would be an upgrade from him. Anybody. Because as long as they're not doing what he's doing, I would rather somebody that's mean versus to somebody that would go to that level. That's insane. Drugging people, all of that crazy. Yeah, I'd rather deal with somebody that ain't gonna spike my drink. I'd rather deal with those type of people. I'd rather deal with people that aren't gonna coerce me to do things while I'm unconscious because they have spiked my drink and then recorded everything that happened and then trying to blackmail me with it if I don't do da-da-da. If I sign them over all the rights to my music that I wrote, or if why would that's a monster. Why would people don't they want to deal with that? No one wants to deal with that. I wonder if I can let that and see. But shout out to all y'all for the super stickers. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Sonia said, hey, been a member for 8 months and 18th day. I take my hat off to you because you say things most people are afraid to say. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Shout out to everybody else sending super stickers. The chat for this pass. And it's different. Like, at least on StreamYard, they keep them there so I can just go back and tap on them. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's the whole story. So I can't get behind these people. It's hard for me to back them when no different than the victims that are watching that want to come forward. Like, you are brave. You have the true bravery that you need, the courage that you need. It will happen in your time. Don't make anybody make you feel like you have to do anything. But I do think that if you want to change your life, say something for you so you can move on. It's hard to move on from you sitting here watching all of this stuff go down and stuff happen to you, and it's like you wanna engage, but at the same time it's like you don't. I would say engage, but wait, do it in your time. And no matter when you come forward, just come forward when when you feel like you're ready. But y'all have the strength, y'all have the courage, y'all did nothing wrong. I don't want people like with Cassie. I don't want her to feel like she did things wrong. A lot of victims blame themselves. They feel like, well, if I would have did this, if I would have did that, you shouldn't have had to do none of that at all. That should have never been like something that you had to face. Like, that's crazy. Decide between your career and being stuck with this man that you find that you're just grotesque about, just like ugh, you know. And then it wasn't about a career anymore. It was about being forced. Cassie was being held against her will. We saw it in that hotel video. Cassie was leaving. Cassie, again, in the hotel video, y'all are overlooking so much stuff. He was leaving. If you are leaving and I come attack you and then drag you back to where we were, that is a prisoner. That means she was not allowed to leave. That is kidnapping. 100%. Like, do y'all not know the definition of that? It's not just you see a kid and you grab a kid, or you grab a woman. No. Kidnapping is keeping someone against their will. We all have free will. Anytime you want to come and go, you are allowed it, unless you are in like a prison facility, or something like that. Other than that, whenever you want to go, you get to go. You could, if you in school, even right now, my kid in school, if my kid decide that they don't want to be there and that they want to leave, the school typically really can't tell them no. The most that they could do is alert us that they're not there anymore. And if they wanted to, they can maybe call the police and let the police know, and whatnot, because the school is responsible for them from a certain time to a certain time, and whatnot. So the responsibility, anything that happens to them falls onto the school. So, but they literally cannot keep them against their will. They have the will to leave. So, and you can't take it away from them. You absolutely cannot. And that's what he did. He took her will to leave. That is what kidnapping is. So it's not just what he did to her. It's what he also did after. Drug her back to that room, meaning you can't go anywhere. You're not allowed. And people talking about people that need to go to jail. Whoever was monitoring that, or rather doing security or working at the hotel that day that sold that camera footage to Diddy, needs to be apprehended. So it's all type of people need to go down when it comes to Cassie, because, like, are you kidding me? And the truly disgusting part of the tape was that he kept it. He kept it. That is evidence that you want to get rid of. You will want to discard that immediately, so there is no record to go back. Because again, how did you get this tape? How did you get the footage? You have to go through the hotel in order to get it. There's no other way around it. You didn't just walk into the security room and go. You didn't do that. You didn't do that. And everyone is a mandated reporter. So anyone in that hotel that saw what happened, and the one who gave the footage, because you have to look at the footage and know what to give the person, they need to be apprehended. Charges should be brought upon them. Like, that is crazy. For you to hide this, hide it for what? No. And then him keeping it, yeah, I think that's why Cassie made sure she notated that video, because she knew he had it, because he probably made the girl watch it. You see, I did do to you, I'll do it again. I'll do it right now. If he was allegedly making Kim Porter lick Cassie's used female products during a certain time of the month, made her lick it, I can only imagine the stuff that he's a monster, like a real monster. When you're just bored with life, you just do anything. But let's finish listening to Shine again.
Because he was in a position at that time.
1,800 people in the building. Please hit the like. Almost at 1,000. We're almost there.
Deny.
Thank y'all.
Attempting to bring the investment to Belize and to bring the contributions to education to Belize, but don't distort it as if he and I were bombali. This is someone that destroyed my
Y'all
life.
was.
But do I take any joy or any satisfaction with what he is going through? Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
I am different than maybe other people. No one needs to fail for me to succeed. No one needs to suffer for me.
In your,
God, he's annoying. Please hit the like. Let's get into Faizon Love.
I need y'all to help me.
Faizon Love, he's a mediocre comedian that barely made anything pop. Like, he was Big Perm in the movie Friday.
We all heard about Puffy, and I see a lot of people, yay,
Yay!
refuse. The Cassie thing, I understand. I think you should definitely.
Then shut up. She's the main part of the indictment. Shut up. You can't say that I understand the Cassie part. Then why are you speaking anymore? Shut up.
Lock this nigga up. Put hands on the young lady. But I don't understand the other shit.
You can't read.
Can y'all help me?
No.
When has being nasty been a federal crime? And I'm glad they told me. I didn't know there was a limit on bail. I'm getting a few, because we get asked, but you get a massage or something or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Please tell us the new rules for niggas. Because maybe they're not new rules, actually. I think it was 1800s. There was this very famous boxer named Jack Johnson.
Not a little Solar said he was part of. He's ugly. He's absolutely not a part of it. That's why he said that he don't understand, because he wasn't there. No, you hear all the reason? He said, I don't understand. What? You don't hear all this wheezing? No. At least Rick Ross could breathe. At least he could breathe, girl. At least Rick Ross could breathe. No, he ugly. Faizon was not that. He was not the. No. I promise. That's why he don't get it. Because he no. Hell no.
And he was whooping ass. Everybody ass. But mostly white folks ass. He was whooping a lot of white folks' ass.
Who?
And he had a white woman, Mae West.
Oh.
They couldn't stop this black man.
Hurry up.
So they gave him trafficking.
What?
In the 1800s. Taking a white woman across the lines was...
You are so fat right now.
If he didn't do that, he wouldn't have stopped. But
What are you wheezing about?
I thought I told you that we won't.
Wheeze?
Make it make sense. We need to know the new rules. You can't take anybody on vacation. You can't take anybody to...
You can say, see, this is what I'm saying. This is why, oh, God. This is why,
Damn sure don't bring him to Atlanta.
Okay, so shut up, all this wheeze and all this air. Just sound like a whoopee cushion. You can take people on vacation. Okay? You can do all that. Fatty boy. The issue is that you need to be doing it for free. That's it. You need to be doing it for free. You can fly a chick out, many chicks. You can fly dudes out, many dudes. You can take them all on vacation. You can smash them all while you're there. You can take them shopping. Hell, if you want to throw them a little spending money while they're there, stuff like that, all of that is legal. That's all legal. There's nothing applicable about that. As long as they all 18 plus, 21 plus, you're good. You're fine. As long as they all legal and you're not promising them anything, you're not working for you, You're not promising them new status in the company or anything if they get down with the get down. As long as you don't spike any of their drinks, give spike any of their food or anything, give them any unbeknownst to them, you're good. You're good. Because y'all leaving all of that out. Y'all weird. Like, these people aren't saying the victims are not victims because they had sex at the party or maybe with Diddy or with a plethora of people. That's not why they're victims. They're victims because they were drugged. They're victims because they were unconscious, but have seen videos and him threatening and blackmailing them, for silence and whatnot of them what sexual activity being engaged to them while they are unconscious. All of that is the problem. It's not because you can get drunk and forget that that you had sex with somebody or something. That type of stuff happens. Sometimes you black out. It don't mean that anybody violated you, or anything like that. You just don't remember. You was down for it all. I just wish I could remember it, girl. I wish I could remember how. All of that is fine. Basically, is what y'all saying. Why? When did it become illegal to drug people? When did it become illegal to promise people promotions and record deals and albums and producer credits and writer credits and moved up in the staff to go from assistant to executive assistant? All of that. Yeah, those are the problems. Those are the problem. Flying your jet to different countries and letting your jet go out to different countries to pick up people underage and bring them and mix them in with adult women and adult men, and have people, because again, when you're on those Uggs, you're on those Uggs, right? So how is it fair that not only are people being drugged because you got the spiked drinks and all that, it's not just that, right? It's also the people that are participants at the party. Shout out to Queen T for the super sticker. She says, I think when people go against the grain for clout. Check my head. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. Thank you for the super sticker. So, how is it that a lot of these men that were at these parties, the Rick Rosses and, DJ Khaled's and all these people, to be drugged and sleeping with people underage because they have no idea why out of it, on these la drugs, that keep you up for days and whatnot. How was that fair? How was that fair? So you go to a Diddy party, you start drinking some stuff, unbeknownst to you, you get out of your mind, right? Then you're coerced and pushed into sleeping with people and whatnot, and then also the X alone gratifies a certain sexual energy that is just like automatic. Like your hormones are raging at that time. The endorphins and whatnot that are pushed through those Uggs, it just brings you somewhere else, right? Then you don't remember the majority of it, but you remember little glitches and whatnot. And not only do you kind of remember sleeping with people, but you remember people sleeping with you, and doing things to you that you normally wouldn't be okay with. But your body is so relaxed to the point where you can really say no to it if you wanted to, and you want to. So you have people that are literally sitting there conscious that cannot move. Cannot move. Right, and Don is not the only one. Lil Rod and many others in their lawsuits, including Cassie, said that the people were so inebriated that a lot of them were like comatose. Shout out to Bree for gifting 10 memberships. Thank you so much. If you got a membership, Bree, please thank Bree. Thank you so much, Bree. That is so sweet. Please put some hearts in the chat, some flames in that for Bree, and thank her if you got a membership. Thank you so much. It was so sweet. Thank you. So it's like you're inebriated and you're feeling all of these things that are happening to you. And also that you are doing, but it's like you have no control over it. None. So you have these women that are sitting there, you got multiple, like dude after dude after dude after dude after dude after dude. And it's not like a conscious thing. Because whether you're woke or not, it's still going to happen to you. It's still gonna happen. And everybody's all like, and then it's not the, and that's why another reason why I feel like he has all of the lube and the baby oil, not for just the look, but also for like moisture, and stuff like that. Because if a person is unconscious, especially a woman is unconscious, that is the lady parts ain't on none of that. It's not on self lubrication. Women only do that when they are attracted to the person, when they are aroused, when they want what is coming toward them, like what the energy coming towards them when, it's consensual. So how can the woman be functioning normally, how she would normally function if she's unconscious? So he keeps everybody all lubed up and glistening, and I think it's the appeal, the look appeal. I think that's why he chose certain men, like for the FOs. It was a certain look that he was going for. And then there was where I don't feel like he cared about the look at all. He don't care if you were black. He don't care if you were in shape and all of that stuff. He just just for something different, and whatnot. So to me, that's y'all overlooking a lot of things when y'all are like, when did it become a problem to be freaky? It's not. When you're consensually freaky, what's wrong with that? Why would the police need to be involved? This is not that. That's what I said. Read the indictment. Like, actually read what is being reported. Of course, what happens sexually and like that is going to be glamorized. Anything that's a scandal, people are going to push and push and push and push and push and push. Anything to make the person look a certain way, like, the 1,000 bottles of baby oil. It's like that. Of course, because it's scandalous. So people gonna want that. That's what they're gonna want. But these are victims. Victims. It is not okay. Then he will hold these people against their will. So they BS parties. When they finally come up from being comatose for days. So it's like, and then during the parties and whatnot, while the women and men are inebriated, when they when they're starting to come back, regain consciousness, he will give them more. He will give them more. So if you're waking up extremely dehydrated, super thirsty, you're pretty much gonna drink, and you're like not even kind of just like, like kind of comatose, like what is going where, and like, and then somebody hands you something to drink or put to your mouth to drink, you're just gonna drink it. You're just gonna drink because you're really thirsty, so you're just gonna drink it. So when and then it just puts you back into that state. So then you're going back into it. And again, people are just having their way with you. For days, this will go on. How can a person say, I don't want to be here, I want to go home, if they are comatose? Comatose. So these aren't people that are just at the party, woo, drinking and just smashing and all of that. No, there's nothing like that. That's all legal. That's all legal. And it's also a way of how he was keeping his secret for so long, because with the minors and whatnot that were involved, the underage people, keeping them inebriated like that was the goal, so that they didn't remember much. That's the whole point. And I believe like he was doing that with the adults as well. To prevent them from saying something, let's keep them as, hard as possible. And then just pretty much just drop them back off to where, pick them up. Shout out to Queen T. She said, that baby oil, yeah, an infection. I know that's what, girl. Yay, thank you so much for the super sticker. Diddy going down? He is, yeah. So again, that, what about Ava's in New York? Ava's in New York. We can't speak for Ava. We can have a lot of assumptions, but Ava is in New York. So this would be a great time if anything did happen to her, for her to come forward and speak. But again, she's a minor herself. She's not an adult yet. So I don't know how that will play out. But Ava is in New York. Yes, Ava is in like designer school there, a fashion school there, an institute. Well, not an institute, but like a school for a prestigious school too. So Ava it's fine. No, I don't. I can't tell you. You know, nah. I would like to see how she moves now to see if there is really any connection with her and Diddy still. Do she still talk to the twins? Not that I know of. I believe last year they took a picture together, but I don't think because Ava posts her friends all the time, and ain't none of them black. I was- She posts friends all the time, and they're all white. Everybody white. You go on her Instagram, everybody white. It's either white people or fashion. So she don't show nothing else, and she really don't post that often. But when she does, it's her hanging out with her friends or a friend. But yeah, I don't see twins is black. So as far as I can tell, no. And she don't have them in any of her social media. Like no pictures, nothing. So as far as I know, I don't think they speak. I'm not gonna say that there's a problem. You know, maybe they just don't talk anymore. Um, as you get older, you grow apart as friends. But I did see Stevie J posted a video. No, was it a video or a picture of him like driving in the car? It seemed like he ain't got no worries. Like like I'm not worried about anything. So I guess he gonna hold Diddy down. Is what it's giving. Is that he's gonna hold him down. Let's get into a little bit of Nancy Grace. Well, I'm gonna look for updates too of other people talking.
Arrested by the feds in a Lux hotel in the dark of night, now in federal custody. Good evening. I'm Nancy Grace. This is Crime Stories. Thank you for being with us.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. Okay, hold up. So shout out to the over 1,700 people in here. We just had over 1,900. Shout out to y'all. We have over 1,000 likes. Thank y'all so much. Y'all are so lit. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Over 1,800 people in here. Can we get to 1,500 likes? Can we get to 1,500 likes, please? Can we get to run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up? Thank y'all so much for 1,000 likes. That is crazy. This is the second time that that's happened. Like, that is crazy. Thank y'all so much. Oh my God, I love you guys.
Today I'm announcing the unsealing of a 3-count indictment.
Okay, somebody in chat
Charging
just
Sean
said, I
Combs
can't
with
stand
racketeering,
Nancy Grace.
conspiracy.
I would have to agree. But see, here's the reason I don't like Nancy Grace. Because I don't mind people talking about our business and stuff like that, when we're going through, this black problems. I don't mind. I don't mind. I feel like we get to talk about whatever we talk about, right? Like, we done sat over here and been in the clear people business, and stuff too, like with the clear lady getting her hair pulled and all of that. We over here, we kiki, honey. We kiki, honey, at what was going on. That's what that we had a good time, good old time kikiing. So I'm all for, everybody get to talk about whatever they want to talk about. But my thing is when it comes to Nancy is she does not keep the same energy when it comes to clear people. No, she do not. She'll go live and cuss us out. She'll go live and cuss, Diddy out and, other people when everything was going on with Shanquella. She cussing people out. But then Trump gets go say Arby's got rats and that or the people in what was like Ohio eating dogs and all of that, and she look around everybody on mute. But then Cuff Diddy, he's Sean Combs, he's going down now. We're gonna it's like hello. Hello? You ain't gonna Trump said they eating dogs, girl. You don't wanna talk about that? No, you want to talk about Diddy. No, talk about Trump and the dogs, girl. And the little chihuahuas and stuff that down there that they turning into literal hot dogs, allegedly. You want to talk about that? Mm-hmm. They keep trying to pow him. You don't want to talk about that? You don't care? Yeah. She don't want to get him to smoke. But then she'll let it rip, on the darkies. That's what I don't like about her. She do not keep the same energy. No, she do not. No, she don't. Other than that, I wouldn't have a problem with Nancy Bob Grace. I would have no issue with her, number girl. But when it comes to other topics and other people, she slide over topic. She won't acknowledge certain things. Then when she do talk about certain stuff, she finding ways of understanding the person still and all of that. When it comes to the people that I don't like that. I really don't. She need to come live, pointing her thing and all of that with everybody, not just some. I do with everybody. So yeah, that I don't like about Nancy Grace. She does not keep the same energy with clear people. No, she do not. Unless they like did something horrible, like kidnapped a baby, or M-worded someone, a wife or something like. Then all of a sudden, because she knows that it's popular opinion for everybody to dislike this person. But people that are controversial, that are clear, I think that she's biased. Sorry. She is.
Sex trafficking, interstate transportation for prostitution.
Yeah, fast forward all of these words. Get to Nancy. No.
3 minutes before feds break into his luxury suite at the Park Hyatt Hotel on 57th Street and arrest Combs and proceed to shred that hotel room, looking for evidence. Joining me right now at the hotel just outside the Park Hyatt is crimeonline.com investigative reporter Angelica Martinez. Angelica, thank you for being with us. Tell me what happened right there last night.
Yes, ma'am. We are currently outside the Hyatt Hotel, the Park Hyatt Hotel, where Sean Puffy Combs was arrested last night. He was arrested following an indictment that was returned by a grand jury yesterday on Monday, and that set in the process to arrest Sean Combs.
Guys, join Angelica Martinez at the Park Hyatt. We understand that feds, pursuant to warrant, went into Combs' room right behind you up on one of the penthouse levels and arrested Combs last night. He had no idea it was about to happen. We've also heard reports the arrest was to go down at least 48, if not 72 hours later, but something triggered the feds to make the arrest last night. Combs actually spotted out on the street and videoed BSing with fans and friends just before, literally minutes before the feds arrested him. I know they were poised outside the Park Hyatt Hotel where you're standing right now, Angelica, waiting for him to come back in with eyes on Sean Puffy Combs the entire evening, Angelica.
Yes, so apparently negotiations for Combs' surrender had been in the talks for a while, and like you said, Nancy, something triggered
I'm bored.
arrest. Something happened that caused them to move it from allegedly later in this week to just last night. He was allegedly arrested right in the lobby, and he was not expecting that, according to some sources.
Angelica, I think I know what may have prompted the early arrest. You know, you're about 20, 30 minutes from Teterboro private airstrip. Combs money. You can get on a private plane without a passport. Now, where you can land without
Is she
one
reading
is a
from a
whole
script?
nother can of worms. But if they got wind that he was leaving with all of his money and access to private planes, that's the time you make the arrest ahead of time. Joining me there at the Park Hyatt Hotel in the heart of Manhattan, Angelica Martinez.
Y'all remember this?
For all those in London that don't know what happens to the white man when he comes to
'Cause I'm bored with
a
Nancy.
party, this is what is to the white man.
It's so unfortunate.
You gotta pull back though, so they can see. That's crazy. Matt, move out the way. Still alive. Look at that. Look. What you
Get the drink out his head.
And that's James from Simeon Mobile Disco. He is a actual DJ's not supposed to pass out, but when they come to one of my parties, this is what happens to him. I put him to sleep.
Next day, right?
You put the drink on his head.
There you go. There it is.
So what Diddy's showing in this video, I remember this video I saw years ago. I think I know it's not in my surviving, because I didn't know exactly who this man is. But there's a man on like a outside sofa, outside furniture, and he is literally comatose. He is laid on. I'm gonna show it later when we go live. He's laying on the patio furniture, and he has his face inside of one of the cushions, laying, and then works his body's like slumped over, not moving, almost to the point where he don't even look like he alive. Literally. I'm gonna show y'all later when we go live. It's like you're not even moving. So that's why it's important, and I want to show why people are reacting how they're reacting, because this is what happens. So a woman or man goes to a party and they're comatose like this, and then they wake up and a person is telling them like, "Oh, you were wild last night. You did this and now, but this person went out." They're like, "No, I didn't. I was over there. I drank too much. I went to sleep. I fell asleep." Like, no, you were dot dot dot. And then Diddy will blackmail them and send them a short snippet of them in a video, or have somebody else send it to them, and whatnot. And then they wondering like why their body is in all this kind of like pain, and they're having discomfort in areas and whatnot. There's certain bruises and stuff on them. Like they wake up and their arse is red, like somebody was slapping it and stuff, or the back is red and some other, you just wake up, you're just like, well, what happened to me? That is a very violating feeling. To wake up and anything could have happened. Like, you have no idea. You don't even know where to start. And Diddy says in the video that this is what happens at my parties, that I put them to sleep. What? Listen to him again.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, for all those in London that don't
Shout out to
know
Queen
what
C. She
happens,
says people have 8 animals and people have sauce. Where they migrant mental illness is real. Very so much. Very much. Thanks so much for the super sticker, sweetheart.
to the white man when he comes to a P. Diddy party. This is what happens to the white man.
It's so unfortunate.
Pull back though, so you can see. That's crazy. Matt, move out the way. You're still alive. Look at that. Look
Crazy.
Who just hit the drink out his head?
And that's James from Simeon Mobile Disco. He is a actual DJ's not supposed to pass out, but when they come to one of my parties, this is what happens to them.
Yeah, DJs aren't supposed to pass. He said he ain't supposed to pass, but when he come to one of my parties, this is what happened to him. Why is he like that? Nobody else is. You think if I'm coming to a party and y'all come to us like that, I'm drinking anything I didn't bring myself? No. No, I want none of this player. Don't give me what he having. I don't. Yeah, I don't want to be like that. And then he lists his occupation. So this is also to show you that he does this to really important people. This is his way of blackmailing them. This is his way of doing so. You think if he called this man after he sent him a snip what he did, or people tell him what he was doing or what he was letting happen to him, that he tell him to come DJ for him, or he got a party going on, or he got this event or that event, that he ain't gonna hightail it to where I would. If you have some information out of him, nobody to have nor see. Yeah. Absolutely. Here I come. Don't worry about it. On my way. On my way. Like, here I come. Because, you don't have imagery out there about you. So this is like a heterosexual man. And all type of things could have happened while he was under. Not while he was consenting and, awake and a part was going on. No. While he was sleeping. I could only imagine. I've seen that Cassie was spotted out too. Cassie is so beautiful. It looked like she went to like a restaurant or something. But paparazzi, I'm gonna need y'all to fall back. Leave her alone. I see people talk about the 72 genders. Let me bring that clip back up for y'all so y'all don't think that I'm making it up.
Saying he's going to fight the good fight. We're not giving up, but I don't see this going well for Diddy whatsoever.
Yeah, me neither. I just really can't wrap my mind around someone having so much to lose and moving the way he was moving. It just makes me think that man doesn't have not one single solitary friend around him. Because if you worth $1 billion, you got kids, you got all these employees, all you need is one person that cares about you. All it takes is one person to say, hell no, get these guns away from him. No, you're not getting no prostitutes. You're getting a girlfriend. Actually, you need a wife. But somebody should have been there to tell Sean Combs to grow up. Or maybe he didn't listen because he's too far gone. Drugs, alcohol, and booty.
Well,
all types of booty.
Yeah,
Variety of booty. Yeah, but
women
like
booty,
said,
men booty,
and it has nothing to do with
other booty. And it says women and others. 72 gender identities. Did he seem like he wanted to try every?
72 gender identities. 72. So it's not a typo. It's not a mistake. 72 gender identified individuals. Okay. 72. Now we got down to about 5 of them. We lost. We lost. Maybe I should look that up real quick.
Label.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Did that come from a source too?
No, that
Or they got it from.
Let me look that up. Girl. And the LGBTQ pops right up. Why wouldn't it? Why would? Okay, so glossary terms now. Okay, alley. Okay, because it's just girl. Alley, a term used to describe someone who is actively. We don't care about that. That's not a gender. That's weird. Asexual. Often ace for short. Asexual refers to a complete or partial lack of sexual attraction or lack of interest in sexual activity with others. So I guess asexual means that a person don't really have any interest in SCX. So they can date anyone because it's I guess not based off of sex, I guess. They don't like it. They don't, Biphobia. The fear and hatred or discomfort with people who love and are sexually attracted to more than one gender. Okay. Bisexual. A person emotionally, romantically, or sexually attracted to more than one gender, though not necessarily simultaneously. In the same way or to the same degree, sometimes used interchangeably with pansexual. Like labels to me, not genders. But okay. Gay, I didn't know that was a gender. A person who is emotionally, romantically, or sexually attracted to members of the same gender. Men, women, non-binary people may use this term to describe themselves. Genderqueer. Okay. Genderqueer people reject notions to static categories of gender and embrace a fluidity of gender identity and often, though not always, sexual orientation. People who identify as queer gender may see themselves as being both male and female, neither male nor female, or falling completely outside of these categories. I hate life right now. Gender binary. A system in which gender is constructed into two strict categories of female or male. Gender identity is expected to align with the sex assigned at birth, and gender expressions and roles fit traditional expectations. I'm lost. I'm lost. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Gender dysphoria, clinically significant distress caused when a person's assigned birth gender is not the same as the one which they identify. Gender expansion. God. A person with a wider or more flexible range of gender identity and or expression that typically associated with the binary gender system, often used as an umbrella term when referring to young people exploring possibilities of their gender expression and or gender identity. Gender expression. External appearance of one's gender identity, usually expressed through behavior, clothing, body characteristics, or voice, and which may or may not conform to socially defined behaviors and characteristics typically associated with being either masculine or feminine. All right. Gender fluid. A person who does not identify with a single fixed gender or has a fluid or unfixed gender identity. Homophobia. Again, these are not genders, these are feelings. The fear and hatred of or discomfort with people who are attracted to members of the same sex. Intersex. Intersex people are born with a variety of differences in their sex traits and reproductive anatomy. There is a wide variety of difference among intersex variations, including differences in genitalia, chromosomes, gonads, intersex organs, hormone production, hormone response, and or secondary sex traits. Okay, so intersex is born with both parts, born with both plumbings. Is that what that is? That's what that is, right? There isn't 72. Y'all saying we really gonna read off 72. There isn't 72. That's why I'm confused, because it's like 8 more. Non-binary, outing, pansexual, questioning, and lesbian. That's all that's left. So there isn't 72. That's why I said I was confused, because I'm like, I've never even heard of 72 genders. Like, I haven't even heard of 20 genders. I haven't barely heard of 5. So I'm like, what is happening here? What is happening? Let's go to this one. It says, what are the 72 other genders? Interesting. Now, I'm not going to read them, but I will name them. Okay? I will name them. Okay? So here's the list. It says, besides male and female, there are 72 other genders, which include the following. We have the list. Are y'all ready for the list? Because I'm about to these words up. I'm about to these words up. I'm about to tear them up because I ain't never heard of none of these. And the names is crazy. So y'all ready? Hit the like. Let's get to 1,200 likes. We 6 likes away from 200 likes. Please hit the like. No, I have the list. It's right here. I have it. All 72. Because I was confused. I'm like, I've only heard of 2, but like whatever, I guess 3 if you count transgender. But here we go. The list says, okay, we okay. I should have said 300. 300. But whatever. So it says, okay, the first one is a gender. The second one is, and I'm not reading the definition, I'm just gonna name them. MB is ABIME gender. So abime gender. Adamas gender is spelled ADAMAS. Adamas gender. Aerogender, AERO, aerogender. There is aesthetic gender, affectu gender, a gender flux, Alexi gender, Alice gender, Amar gender, girl, Ambi gender, Ambonic, Amica gender, Amica. It's either Amica or Amica. It's AMICA gender. Is it Amica or Amica gender? Then it's androgyne. Then there is Anesi gender. Anesi, I believe that's how you say it. Anesi. Anesi gender. There is angenital, I believe that's how you say it. Yeah, angenital. Then there's ano gender, a non-gender, literally ANON gender, a non-gender. Anti-gender, A-N-T-E, however you want to say it. And anxi, is it anxi? Anxi, A-N-X-I-E. Wait, so exeni gender? Told you I'm about to take these words up. Apconsengender. Apconsengender. A-P-C-O-N-S-T. Apconsengender. Girl. Esther gender. Astral gender. T gender. Auto gender. Exy gender. Bi gender. Bio gender. Blur gender. Boy flux. Burst gender. Kale gender. Cass gender. Cass flux. Kavath gender. Send gender. Citro gender. Citro fluid. Cis gender. Cloud gender. Call gender. Wait, is it? Well, yeah. Call gender. Color gender. And the definition for that is just so y'all don't think it's racist. It says, in this category, colors are used to describe gender. For example, pink gender or black gender. Girl. Como gender. Condi gender. Delicia gender. Demi fluid. Demi flux. Demi gender. Dom gender. Dura gender. Eco gender. No, that's ego, Lord. Ego gender, not eco. Epicene. Espigender. Espigender. Yeah, E-S-P-I gender. Yes, Espi gender, however you say it. X gender. Existy gender. Fem fluid. Fem gender. Fluid flux. Jimmy or Gemini, G-M-M-I, gender. Gender blank. Gender flow. Gender fluid, Lord. Gender fuzz, literally. Gender fuzz. Gender flux. Gender puck. Yes. Gender queer. Gender wished. Girl flux. Heel gender. Mirror gender. And the last and not least, omnigender. They named every gender but mine male. Why y'all name every gender but mine? Got y'all nerve. Y'all got y'all nerve. They named every gender but mine male. Dude. Milka. Crazy. Wow. So there they were. There they were. That's what that was. I cannot. I cannot. Yes, I learned that today. Well, actually, last night. I'm like, there's 72 genders? What? Diddy done slept with the whole list. No, they didn't say female or male. Well, technically they did. Because they said at the top of it, it says, and this is on medicinenet.com. If y'all want to go see this list for yourself, it's on medicinenet, MEDINENET.com. If y'all want this list, it's called MedicineNet. But y'all, at the top it says, besides male and female, there are 72 other genders, which include the following. So that's it. That's the only mention male or female got of this list of 72. So I guess in all there's 74. Yes. Now I was confused by that too. I'm like, okay, well, what does that mean? Maybe that deeper meaning with them saying that one of the genders is a color gender, the color gender, which and they listed examples that you would identify as like pink or black. I wonder what that means. I'm like, I'm sure there's a deeper meaning behind it, but that is confusing because it's just like pink, like people. I'm like, okay, that was a little confusing. Ooh, not on purple. I could not. Them the aliens, friend. I cannot. Yeah, they said. I was like, wow, that you learn something new every day. Cause I had no idea. I'm like, 72. What? Hello. Where have I been? Because I only heard of 2, maybe 3. 72. Why would y'all just stop at 72? Why not go for the 100? Why stop at 72? You know? Like, keep going, you know? I cannot. I cannot imagine somebody asking me what gender are you? Amboneck. I'm Amboneck. Okay? I am angenital. Do not play with me. Okay? I'm not like you other girls. I'm not like you other girls. I am astrogender. Got y'all nerves. Got y'all nerves. Excuse me. Why you in the blur bathroom? You was not. It said on the door, canvas gender. Why are you in here? Got your nerve. You cannot come in here. You cannot sit with us because on Tuesdays we wear pink. Okay? You're wearing blue. You gotta go. All right? Clearly, you're like changing sexualities and like genders without telling us. Like, why are you wearing purple? Why are you wearing purple? Like, are you Delicia gender now? My God, like now you're demi-fluid? Craziness. Whoa. Whoa. I want to be heel gender. Heel gender. I want to be that. A heel gender is a gender identity that gives the person peace, calm, and positive. I'll be heel gender. I'll totally be heel gender. That's the only one that I've seen that I really liked. But yeah, that is new. Because now I'm kind of curious about the color gender. I want to know what that means because it says category colors are used to describe gender. For example, pink gender or black gender. What does that mean? I want to know more. What does that mean? I'm curious. Quinty said chicken gender, Christian gender. Stop making me stupid. Right, girl. I could die. Shout out to you. Thank you for the super secret, sweetheart. I can't. This is like different, girl. This is different. Which gender are y'all? Which gender are y'all? Hello? Which gender are y'all? Cammy, what gender are you? Quita, what gender are you? What gender are y'all? I am Nefertari. What? Candace, what gender are you? Tyler said, I'm just a girl. Period. Period. Ooh, are y'all female? Female, I know that's right. I know that's right. I know that's right. Big dot. Big dot. Candace said, I'm door gender, period. I cannot. Eurogender. Okay. I'm a woman. I know that's right. Female. Ooh. Not Chewbacca. I cannot. At least you said just a girl, period. Like, more gender. Okay. Yes, the more gender. I believe I'm beautiful gender with breasts. Period. Mm, 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 mm. Pay me gender. I cannot. Not ebonic. Cisgender. Okay, period. Not Amador. Oh, now I'm broke gender. I cannot, Guida. I cannot. I'm from Saudi Arabia. All right. Shout out Saudi Arabia. Payday gender. Period. I'm money gender. Period. We should send that to the LGBTQ barbecue and say, look, you need to add money gender on there. Period. Tip say, I am female and hear me roar. I am female. The correct term is financial gender. I could not. That super big back gender. You just talking about saucy? Run me my money now gender, period. I'm Muslim. Can we hear that? I'm a watermelon. I cannot with y'all. I cannot. Ah. So did y'all hear that? Like besides, like today, did you, I'm gonna say, I didn't know it was 72 genders until this Diddy situation. I had idea. Oh, shout out to Florida Water. She said, I am SeanDavieWay gender all day, period. I know, that's right. I knew. I had no idea. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not going to try to make it like, oh, I know everything. No, I don't. Because I didn't know that. I sure did not. Shout out to Gemini Twin. She said, what gender... what was the Jimmy gender again? I didn't know. The zodiac sign. Okay. Jimmy, gender, let me see. Let me go back to the... Jimmy gender. The person who has two genders that are opposite yet they flux and work together. So do you got both parts? Just, that's what it's saying. That I would never talk underneath your clothes. But it's about body parts. That gender, Jimmy gender is about body parts. Yes, Jimmy or Jimmy gender is the person who has two genders that are opposite yet they flux and together. Correct. I thought that was the hymorphic. It's intersex. They said saying the hymorphic word is bad. Girl, they outlawed it, girl. Yes. They outlawed it. That's what I heard. They outlawed that word. That's a bad word. I guess you're supposed to say like intersex instead of... Because I always thought like hermaphrodite was like a nice word. So it's just a way of identifying something or someone that is different. I never thought it was bad. You know, it's kind of like the word midget. Like the word midget is bad in the world of little people. They don't like that word at all. Majority of them hate it. You know, it's like calling black people the N-word. It's like how they take it. They would prefer to be a little person. But I always thought that would be insulting. Calling a little person, I felt like that would be more insulting than the word midget, because I feel like the word midget is a rude word. Like it's not a nice word. Like it's never been a nice word, right? But it's not like, if you are a little person, I always felt like saying the word midget, like, you know, was fine. Like that's just how they identified, you know, as midget. But then growing up, it's like, no, they don't like that. They like being called little people. Although I always thought like calling them little people, isn't that rude? I'm like, why not just call them people? Like, why do we have to dictate them by height? Why can't they just be people like we are? Who cares how tall they are, you know? But yeah, ooh, not short legs. Stop. But is that considered a gender? I don't see most of these. Gender blank is, the definition is, it is closely related to a blank space. How in the f is that a gender? That's what that means. Gender flow, the gender identity is fluid between infinite feelings. What? What? Hello? What? Crazy.
On the document.
I don't
Look at
even
you,
view
read
these
documents, look at you
actual,
with
like...
sources. I don't think that you heard this from.
Yeah, but I would say this. It had nothing to do with the money. It's just you just don't have a friend.
Shut up. Hold on. Yeah. So, with that being said, we done been here a long time. Shout out to all of you. Thank you for over 1,300 likes. Thank you for all super stickers and super chats and all of that good stuff. When am I going live again? I'm going live again this evening, in like 2-3 hours. When my kids get home from, we'll go live and go over stuff. There's a decent amount of stuff to go over, and we will. I appreciate all of y'all being here. I had so much fun with y'all. I'm gonna try to do this every morning. I'm gonna try. Don't hold me to it. But I'm going to try. Thank you for the happy birthday wish. I'm gonna try. I am. I'm trying to keep it going. I see that y'all enjoy it. I enjoy it. I think it's fun to just like randomly talk about stuff. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Don't feel like there's much pressure. It's just kind of just like going live, just, chilling and talking. So yeah, I had a good time. So I love you guys. I will see y'all later on. Okay? But then y'all be good, all right? Love you guys.